Alright, here we are. It is time for another walkthrough. This time of the Spur. See, my comfrey is coming up. I've got lots of comfrey all throughout here. We've got my blackberries have all begun to really start to thrive. These are primocanes. So what we have right there are little buds. And they should be blossoming out pretty soon. And these will give us our early blackberry harvest. Buds there too. So it's doing pretty good. This down here is yarrow. It escaped from somewhere. Here's some more blackberry, primocane blackberry. You see we're opening up there. We've got some good swarmies coming in to pollinate. Here are the start of the raspberries. Now the raspberries have me a bit concerned because look at what they're doing. That's a raspberry coming up pretty far away from a mother plant. There's some raspberries coming up pretty far away from a mother plant. So these are really starting to expand, which is not so bad. I can dig them up, give them away, but the raspberries do not stay put. So that's a lesson learned. Apple tree has come back to full flower, full leaf at least. Another apple tree. And perhaps, do I see a... Nope. No buds on this apple tree yet. No blooms, at least. Over here we have another apple tree. Doing pretty good. And this is the only apple tree that actually put out some blossoms this year. So, there's a thought experiment for you. Why did that apple tree blossom and the one behind it and the other two did not? It could just be a varietal thing, or maybe it's getting just the right amount of sun right there. Who knows? And now my pear tree. I got some pruning to do already. It is in full leaf. Gorgeous. Soft leaves here. And let's see if we can... There is an old blossom and I think a fruit set above it. Now we had a really hard freeze when it was in blossom, and so it may or may not actually fruit this year, but it sure was covered in blossoms. Okay, got some strawberries starting to flower. There's my muscadine. I set out a tomato and a tomato. More strawberries. There's a pepper set out. A bunch of volunteer clover stuff. A burdock. There's another tomato. And my echinacea from last year is really showing strong. Some more yarrow. And that's a bit. I do think I have some campaign coming up. Let's see if I can find that. It is right there. So that's the Spur.